The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
We are at the castle on the campus of Sussex Central High School in Georgetown, Delaware. Welcome into Delaware Live Sports and our downstate game of the week. Welcome into Delaware Live and our downstate game. We're powered by 302 Sports. You are watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show, and I am Benny Mitchell. Tonight we have a top 5 class AAA matchup as the number 2 Middletown Cavaliers at 1-0 come in to take on the number 4 ranked Sussex Central Golden Knights, also 1-0. Both teams reached the semifinals of last year's state tournament. Middletown comes in red hot off a big season opening 16-13 win over Red Bank Catholic from New Jersey, a team that came into the game with a 32-4 record over the past 3 years. Sussex Central, they pulled away from Laurel in the fourth quarter last week for a 41-20 season opening win. This is the home opener for the Golden Knights, where it's a tough place to make a living for opponents. But enter the cowbells. The Middletown faithful, they travel well. Some were in the parking lot hours before kickoff tailgating and waiting for their cabs to arrive. Expect the atmosphere to be electric tonight. Let me bring in my broadcast partner, Jim Tag. Jim, what do you think about this game we have coming up tonight?
Well, after watching Middletown last week and the speed that they have, and the fact that even their big guys can run, they are a very, very good team. However, the wing tee provides you the opportunity to slow them down a little bit with counter action and some short counter passes. And I think that's something Sussex Central is going to have to do, because if these guys get up on top of you, they're going to keep running. Yeah,
that's something we didn't see out of Sussex Central last week. And now you mentioned the counter. We didn't see much counter out of them last week. It was pretty much straight ahead Malik Bell. Zach Blum is in his 8th season as head coach of Middletown, where he has amassed a 55-23 record. The Cavaliers have made 7 state tournaments, 4 state finals, and won the state title in 2021. Blum is 2-2 versus Sussex Central. Junior Darian Cunningham takes over for last year's All-State quarterback Austin Troyer, who is now at the University of Delaware. The 5'11", 175-pound led the Cavaliers last week in their big win over Red Bank Catholic. He has plenty of weapons to throw to in Darius Pope, Daniel Davis, Lamar McCoy, and B.J. Garrett. Middletown returns all district players Malachi Stewart and Amari Glover. Glover is dangerous in the open field. Jim, I know you got a peek of Middletown from last week. What do they bring to the field tonight?
Well, Cunningham, as you mentioned, has the ability to throw deep. However, he is somewhat accurate with those deep throws, and that's a tough thing to do. They run a lot of what you call RPOs. The quarterback will make a choice upon what he sees in a split second to either run or pass the ball. Garrett caught 2 long ones last year, which really helped him seal the victory. Glover can run on defense. Stewart last week, leading tackler, and Jackie Wilson, 3 tackles, but he had 2 big stops on special teams, which is huge. And I like the fact that their down linemen can move.
Right. Sussex Central head coach John Wells is in his 32nd season, where he has amassed 214 career wins and a pair of state titles. The last state title came in 2020, where the Golden Knights beat none other than Middletown, 28-19. Since that win, the Cavs have beaten the Knights 3 times by a combined score of 132-30. Sussex Central returns all state players from last year, Malik Bell, the fullback, and Will Harmon, a defensive back. Both are just juniors. Harmon will go double duty starting at halfback for the Golden Knights as well. They return all but 2 starters on the offense this season. One of those new faces is senior quarterback Bradley Chavez. It took him a little while to get warmed up into the passing game last week, but for the Knights to be successful tonight, he's going to have to be able to throw the ball some, and he is going to see some speed in this Middletown secondary. Jim, last week they got hit with big plays, a kick return and a long pass for touchdowns. Other than that one drive from midfield in the third quarter, their defense played well last week. Yep. Tonight it's a big athletic team that they have struggled with. Safe to say they're the underdog on their home field.
Yes, Malik Bell, though, really impressed me. He can run by you, he can run into you, and he can shrug you off. And I haven't seen anybody that really has that physical ability. Defensively, Victor Perez was the leading tackler last week. I think that they're going to need to use the misdirection to slow down that front of Middletown. And they can do it, but once you get up, you have to keep them up.
Folks, when we come back, we'll take a look at the Arenas Deli's players to watch in tonight's game.
Southern Delaware Brewing celebrates the casual lifestyle of Sussex County, Delaware with 2 great locations. Visit us at Thompson Island for award-winning beers, burgers, and fried chicken, and one of USA Today's top 10 beer gardens in the United States. Or check us out at Ocean View Brewing for Yelp's best burger in Delaware, award-winning light beers, and happy hour. Both locations are open for lunch and dinner year-round and are serving up great beer, great food, and good times. Southern Delaware Brewing celebrates the casual lifestyle of Sussex County, Delaware with 2 great locations. Visit us at
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back. Let's take a look at tonight's Arenas Deli's players to watch. Arenas Deli's 6 locations, the original downtown Rehoboth Beach, Milford and the airport at Georgetown, Arenas Cafe in Lewis and Rehoboth, and the newest Arenas Pub on Highway 1. And Jim, we'll start with the Middletown Cavaliers. And we're going to start with number 8, Malachi Stewart. He is the all-district linebacker, just a junior, number 8 for the Cavs.
Yeah, he has great movement, great sight, and good strength. He can fill the holes. And the problem this week is you're not going to see many guards pulling from Middletown because they're spread in double twins, and it's a different kind of attack. So he's going to have to read through to the fullback to be able to get the jump that he needs.
And then we'll talk about number 2, B.J. Garrett, senior wide receiver. This kid can't get up and down the field. A couple catches last week.
Yeah, I think he made the difference here in the closing moments that he was able to get some, and those balls were spot on. I think that's what really impressed us at the time, right, that they were right on the numbers.
The number 7, the quarterback, Darian Cunningham. He's just a junior too, and he's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, he has all of the footwork in the wing tee is critical to the timing and the fakes. And first week out, first year starter, did a fantastic bag. And then when we saw him throw, I thought both of us sat up and said, okay, this kid's in here for the battle.
Right. Let's go to the Sussex Central Golden Knights, and we're going to start with number 3, the quarterback, Bradley Chavez, senior. Last week, 5 of 9 for 92 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he was impressive also. I mean, it's the first week out, and we don't know what to really compare it to. But he was outstanding. He was right on mark with his reads. So the 2 quarterbacks match up, I think, pretty well. It's a different type of offense with the wing tee versus the spread.
And then number 1, Josiah Johnson, the junior wide receiver, defensive back last week, 5 catches for 9. He caught all the passes for 92 yards and a touchdown. He had 2 tackles on the defense.
Yeah, he to get 92 yards receiving on a wing T team is pretty special because they have a tendency to hold back and use the counters and or the runs. But he's a good one. I'm anxious to see what happens in a big contest this early in the year.
And then finally, and we talked about him last week, we're going to talk about this week. When you gain over 200 yards, you're a player to watch. Malik Bell, the junior fullback defensive end, all-state last year in AAA, 24 carries, 207 yards, and a pair of touchdowns last week.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him. He popped out at us real early. I know I'm being redundant, but the speed plus the toughness and the physicality of his running. I'm anxious to see how he teams up with those big dogs up front from Middletown.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with the X's and O's. Me and Jim. See you on the other side.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner, stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick. Matt's Fish Camp
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events.
And welcome back. It's time for tonight's X's and O's. Let's talk about what the 2 teams have to do to be successful. Jim, the Cavaliers, I think they need to stretch the field, play discipline, and use their speed.
I think that's really important. They had a bunch of 15-yard penalties last week that really hurt them and made the game a lot closer than it should have been. So hopefully they got corrected in practice this week.
And for Sussex Central, don't play behind the sticks, limit the penalties, and shorten this game with ball control.
Yeah, and they have the ability to do it. Build up the first downs, keep your momentum, and then you get a collection of plays that you feel are pretty good after you try out what you normally have. So it's going to be good.
Folks, we're going to step aside here for the national anthem. When we come back on the other side, we'll have some high school football here, the Middletown Cavaliers and the Sussex Central Golden Knights. We'll be right back.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home.
And welcome back to the Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week. I'm Benny Mitchell. Along with me tonight, Jim Tack. On the cameras, Brandon Hill, and down on Flowers, Owen Smith will be our sideline reporter tonight. Your halftime post-game stats brought to you by Surf Bagel. Our statistician is Dave Marvel. As we approach the kickoff, Bermuda grass are playing on tonight.
Here comes the 2024 Sussex Central Golden Knight football team, led by head coach John Webb.
And that's the voice of Sussex Central, Joe Booth. The field conditions are excellent. Temperature right now about 75 degrees. On and off wind, but it's blowing across the field, so it's blowing to the west. Some of our sponsors for this year: Barclay Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Jawan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solution, Louis Pizza, Soto Concepts, Arena's Deli, Surf Bagel, Delaware Federal Credit Union, and A Precise Touch. So we do have the coin toss coming up here. Our field camera right on it as Donald Flowers down on the field. Also still photography tonight, Ben Fulton and Darwan Pitts. Starting to fill in. Middletown, they're going to travel well, Jim. They're going to get down here, and they're probably going to fill that far side up before this game gets rolling.
Yeah, the Cowbells were interesting watching last week's game. They do travel well. They have a great spirit. They've been a good football team for a long time. And I need to quickly straighten something out. My daughter, Tristan, laughed at me because I didn't know why this was called the Castle.
Right.
She said, because of the Knights. I said, well, I played at Lehighton High School,
right,
and we were the Indians.
Right.
They didn't call it the teepee. So to my daughter, Tristan, try not to be too hard on me this evening after the game. She gives me her analysis.
As long as she doesn't give it to you during the game, I guess we'll be fine, right?
I guess so.
So here we go. Live from the Castle. Hard place to make a living, but the last 3 years, these Cavaliers have found Sussex Central's number. Let's see if they have it again tonight.
I'm excited. I think it could be good.
John Wells, 32 seasons. It's a long, long time.
That's a long time, especially to be at one place. But he's been successful, and that makes a huge difference. They're not going to keep you around if you're not going to win.
No, you're right.
They can say it's educational, but they still want to win.
So put 12 minutes on the clock. The Golden Knights will be kicking off from left to right on your computer screen or your television screen if you're hooked up to your HDMI. They're in the all royal blue with gold letters. Middletown will receive, moving from right to left. They're in the blue helmets, white jerseys, and royal blue pants. Here we go, folks. It's time to get this AAA contest underway, the Clash. And it's going to go through the end zone. The opening kickoff brought to you by A Precise Touch. It's a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT is dedicated to turning your vision into an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can learn more about them on Facebook, A Precise Touch. Here we go, Middletown, 1st and 10. And they are in a spread with a – who's that?
Trips open.
Number 7, quarterback Darian Cunningham. Drops back, looks left right away. Has number 6, Pope, on the catch. And wrapped up by a bunch of Sussex Central defenders, but he's got enough for a first down. Let's put that Middletown offense up there so you can see who their players are. This is the Middletown starting offense, and they go quick.
Sturgis on the tackle.
They're going to go trips to the far side. With number 5, Miller in the backfield to the right of Cunningham. 1st and 10 at the 32 for the Cavaliers. And it's going to be a little read option, gives it to a dive up the middle. Pickup of about 3. Let's credit this Sussex Central defense. And here's their starting lineup. Jim, so they come out, throw it to the flat, and then run up the gut.
Yeah, looked like Perez on that tackle. Got off of a block and got in. They are tough, both tough up front.
2nd and call it 7 for Middletown. Checks over to the sideline. Number 11, Davis, comes in motion. And it's going to be again this time it's number 1, Malachi Walker. He takes it into Sussex Central territory for another Middletown first down in plus territory.
Now, this is what they refer to as a run-pass option. He rides the ball in there, sees that it's open, then lets it go.
So it brings up another first down for Middletown. 1st and 10 from the 43. Takes a shotgun snap. This time he pulls it out under some pressure, finds the man in the flat. That's number 25, Tysir Young, and he has another Middletown first down.
Yeah, little shot to the flat. Herring on the tackle. They are picking their spots.
2nd and 2 for Middletown. Short 2. Motion again this time. Pulls it out under some pressure, steps back in, wrapped up by Costa. He's going to be close to a first down. Rodriguez Costa gets the hand out there and slows him down.
Yeah, he did a nice job, Costa, of just gets off and just sits. Folds back in and makes a stop.
3rd and so short gain on the play. 3rd and 1. Got an up back this time in this shotgun formation. Try to draw them
off. Yep, good move.
And this time it's number 5, Miller again. He's got a big gain and takes it down inside the 20, close to the 10-yard line, to the 11. First down for Middletown.
Herring 9, the outside linebacker, trailed him. He hits in so fast, and it doesn't take him long to get into his next move.
1st and 10 from call it the 11. In the red zone for the first time is Middletown. They have a bunch to the far side, and Pope alone here on the far near side. Cunningham looks left, throws a slant, and incomplete to Ray Jones on the breakup.
Yeah.
That was a nice play by Jones. He was able to read it and step in front.
Yep. Nice job by Jones, reaching in with his forehand, knocking that thing away.
2nd and 10. Middletown looking to score early.
Yep.
2 backs this time on either side of Cunningham. And then they're going to load the left side.
Yep. Quads.
And he's going to keep her this time. Throws out to number 5, Miller. And Miller, hit by Jones, takes it down to about the 5-yard line. It looks like they're going to pick on Jones tonight, the shorter of the 2 corners. That's 3 targets out there.
Yeah, they've scouted. They want to go after him.
Call about 3rd and 4 from the 5.
Am I blocking you?
No, you're good.
Sorry.
A bunch to the far side. Pope alone here on the near side. And that's where he looks again, puts it up, and it's a call? Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Number 6, Darius Pope with the touchdown for Middletown.
They are very – I don't think there's too many coaches that would throw from that close.
No, under kick is Austin Ham, and we have whistles on the play. Must be an equipment violation as number 8, Malachi Stewart, goes off the field. The Ham was all district last year for the Middletown Cavaliers. And the kick is good. So Middletown, they strike first, 4-minute drive. And they go up 7-0. Folks, we'll be back right after this commercial timeout.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to the Castle here at Sussex Central. That extra point brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. The Middletown will kick it away. Ham tees it up. Back deep is, looks like 5, Malik Bell. And I can't quite see the other number, 14, Hayden Muhammad. It's going to go to Bell at the 5-yard line. He has a wedge up the middle, weaving his way through, takes it out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Middletown's saying there's a fumble. And it is.
Have to see who got that.
Middletown recovers the fumble in plus territory. Not a way you want to start your first offensive series, Jim.
Now, 13 was on the tackle, and 29 picked up the fumble, Eric Dawkins. So, wow, what a turn of events.
There we go.
Didn't need that to happen.
2-2 on the edges. Ball at the, looks like they're going to spot at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Middletown. They lead 7-0. Pulls it back, drops back, looks down, a man wide open. That's Pope for his 2nd touchdown of the game. We're only 5 minutes in, Jim.
Wow.
Some serious miscommunication down there.
Yeah, absolutely. He was wide open.
He had, 15, 20 yards between him and the next guy. Ham on for the extra point kick. This extra point brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. Ham's kick is a high kick, and it's going to be no good. So with 7:52 to play here in the first quarter, your score, Middletown 13, Sussex Central 0. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all the seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience.
And welcome back to the Castle. Middletown jumps right out, 13-0, 7:52 to play here in just the first quarter. Back deep is Bell and Sam Pucci. Ham to kick it away for Middletown. I think Jim, Middletown making a statement that, hey, we're the best team in the state, folks.
Impressive. Very early.
It's going to go to Bell again at the 5. Has some blockers up the middle. Weaves his way back out to about the 32 again. This time it'll be 1st and 10 for the Sussex Central Golden Knights. So let's put up that Sussex Central offense.
Yeah, and on that stop, who we had mentioned in pregame was Jake Wilson, and he had 2 special teams stops last week, and that seems to be a forte. Plus, he's playing defensive linebacker.
1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Their first offensive possession of the game. Ball at their own. Call it the 31. It's going to be up the middle with Bell. He's going to push the pile, pick up about 5.
Yeah, and they're in a little different, almost look like a 5-man line that time.
Brings up a 2nd down. Gain of about 4 on the play. Make it 2nd and 6.
Lampkin, 55, the D tackle, in there with the stop. They're on schedule with 5.
Switch the formation. This time it's going to be Harmon off the right side. And he's going to get out to about the 39. Pickup of about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they both guards pulling. Came out on what's called the buck sweep. And, you know, there to make the stop. we just spoke about him was Wilson again, number 49.
3rd down and 2 for the Golden Knights. It's going to be Bell up the middle, hits and spins, has some running room. He's across the 50, down inside the 40-yard line to the 39. 1st down for the Golden Knights.
And that was a play that they used last week, the belly to the short side. And Bell seems to hit up in there with that thing pretty well.
Ball marked at the 40. The Knights in plus territory for the first time. 1st and 10. As Chavez brings the play in from the sidelines.
Mancinelli on the tackle, 23.
Drops back, looks out in the flats, has a man breaking open. That is Harmon. Touchdown, Sussex Central, 40-yard strike from Chavez to Harmon.
That was great timing. Great play call to break him open. Nice job.
The band fires up the Sussex Central fight song. This kick, extra point, brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. And on the kick, number 35. He was our pest of the game last week.
Yes, he was.
Rodney Escobar Gonzalez, the senior, and he can boot. Sam Pucci on the hold, not Sam Pucci, Eli Pucci. Good snap, good kick. It's up. And it's good.
Strong kick with a lot of height. And, wow, they responded. Outstanding.
Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout. 13-7 is your score.
Enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. The Knights get on the board, but Middletown leads 13-7 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think they were anticipating Bell after you had the belly play, and the back just ran back. Everybody was kind of sitting and stepping, looking for that belly play. So
I saw them working that play there in pregame, and they keep that wheel. They don't run that wheel right as wide.
Right.
They run it right off the end.
Yep, pretty good.
And if you think about the 4-yard line, has a little opening there around the 25, but he's going to be hit and driven back. That was number 9 on the return, Anai Bernie Green.
On the tackle, Gage Williams, number 22.
So 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers at their own 32. If I played the lottery, I would play some form of 32 tonight because we've started a lot of drive. The third drive on the 32?
Yeah.
So here we go. Middletown comes back. They lead by 6. Campbell in the shotgun. And we have whistles. And it must be another equipment issue. I think it's the knee pads. I just saw number 11 pull his down as he came to the near side.
Yeah, trying to be college. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good for the officials.
Motion comes to the near side. And it's going to be a handoff to number 5, Miller. Miller picks up about 5. Gang of Central tacklers. Second down and 5 here for the Cavaliers. As we said, both these teams state semifinal appearances last year. Central losing to Cape and Lopen in the semis, and Middletown losing to the eventual champion, Salesianum. Looks downfield again, has a man breaking open, incomplete. That was intended for number 2, B.J. Garrett. One of our players to watch tonight. Led him just a little too much.
Yeah, they are, I'm just impressed. They are not afraid to throw the ball from anywhere.
No.
So you can't.
Third and 5 for the Cavs.
Linebackers got to read the hands of the linemen to see if they're sitting back in their stance. That means they're going to pass. If they're up on their fingers, they're running. Yep, it held
takes
there.
a snap. Looks downfield. Finds a man breaking open at the 40. That's number 11, Davis. And gets down into Sussex Central territory where he's run out of bounds.
Yeah, they just have.
Another first down for the Cavaliers.
Jones on the tackle that time, number 4. And again, they're hitting this left side.
First and 10 for the Cavs. Ball at the 35 of Sussex Central. The third possession they've scored on the first 2. And there's going to be a flag, and that might be a face mask.
Yeah, it's a shame. It was he had him in the backfield.
Yeah, he's tall, and he may have wrapped around the face. Unless there was a hold. Nope, it's a hold.
I'll tell you what was impressive is that Rodriguez Costa made the initial. He spun out of his grip, and then he comes back and makes the tackle again. Good athlete.
I want to thank both coaches for providing us with the information we need to talk about their kids. Sussex Central head coach John Wells and Middletown Zach Blum, and also Sussex Central Athletic Director Eric McGuire getting us set up here tonight and able to bring this stream to you.
Yeah,
So first and a bunch, 1st and 20. Cunningham looks right, rolls to the right, finds a man breaking open downfield. And was he inbounds or
no?
Out of bounds. He had number 15 in stride, Cooper Curran. So 2nd and 20. Ball back at the Central 45.
He ran a down, out, and up, and the corner bit on it. He was able to get open. Just a little too much on that. Yeah, it's pretty sophisticated. They get their signals from the sidelines, and then they're ready to go.
In a pistol formation this time. Cunningham looks right, has a man streaking down the sideline, overthrows him, intended for Glover. Garrett.
Just a little too much on at that time. Going to bring up a 3rd and 20.
Again, this time rolls right. Pressure coming from the left side. And they're going to be incomplete.
Nope, didn't have his hands under it. Yeah, they're switching. Central's been in. They've had a nose guard in a few times with a 5-man front, and now they've gone to a 4-man.
Has a little bit of a high snap. Gets it down, gets it off. Big, high floater. And Middletown defender touched it at the 20. Yeah. Coming up at the end of the first quarter, we're going to go for the first time our sideline reporter, Owen Smith. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at their own 25.
Take a look at that D line. They are 3 big kids.
The linebackers are big.
Yeah.
Chavez goes under center. And goes up the middle with Bell. He's going to pick up about 2 on the play, bring up a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, tough sledding up in there with the big boys.
Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter, but we had a fast and furious first 6 minutes. And now it looks like the two defenses are going to start to settle in.
Yep.
The Golden Knights break the huddle. Wing to the near side. Sturgis goes in motion. Speed sweep with Sturgis, but he gets bowed back. Stutter steps, finds an opening on the outside, and gets across the 30 where he's run out of bounds, and a flag on the play.
Jack Wilson, 4th tackle already tonight, trailing that thing down from behind. He has some speed, but they made a nice gain. Now, I don't know what the flag is.
Well, there was a hit right on the out-of-bounds, personal foul, targeting.
Wow.
Or helmet to helmet, whatever they call it in high school.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be a plus 15. Or negative 15, depending on how you look at it. 3:16 to play here. First quarter.
That is one. Still, that was the problem last week. They are so aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they just can't throttle it back.
So 1st and 10 for the Knights at their own 47-yard line. They break the huddle, wing T formation, split to the far side. And it's going to be Bell up the middle again. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, if the Knights had an option play, there was nobody at her looking at number 7, Harmon. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9 for the Knights.
The belly, but defensive lineman came right down the line. And I'm pretty sure that was Stewart, actually the linebacker that came in there, read up and made the tackle.
Golden Knights break the huddle. Ball at the 48. 2nd and 9. There's that counter crisscross.
Yep.
You talked about this, Jim.
Yep, that's a play they're
going
to
to be
need
close to a
hold
first
them.
down.
Yep, good call.
Going to be a yard short. Brings up 3rd and 1. Probably Malik Bell time. Bringing Costa Rodriguez comes back into the game.
Rogers on the tackle that time, and
Third
Roden.
and a long one here for the Knights. Under 2 minutes to play. First quarter. Bell on the belly lead. And he has enough for a first down.
Ball's out, but he was
late.
down. Yep, and that's what they told him.
They're going to have to cover the points here tonight because Middletown is going after that ball. They got 1 fumble already.
Yep.
1st and 10, the Knights in plus territory at the 39 of Middletown.
25 on the tackle. Tasir Young. And but let's not, they're moving the ball at a steady pace right now.
Right. Take away that fumble, and they're doing, which is what they wanted to do. 1st and 10. Chavez under center. And it's going to be Sturgis this time, following his blockers. Tackle made by big number 8, Stewart. No gain on the play.
And while Stewart's tackling, 29 is ripping at the ball.
29, Tamir Bennett. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they must practice this because they're really consistent. 29 just trying to tear at it. Good. They're well coached.
Right. Well, they're a solid football team.
Oh, they sure are.
Beat one of New Jersey's best teams last week in Red Bank Catholic.
Great game, great crowd.
Actually, they're going to give them a gain of 1 there, so it's 2nd and 9. Sturgis again, this time to the left side, cuts it back to the middle, and he's going to pick up about 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Jack Wilson again on the stop, and Roden, the two of the linebackers.
At the end of the first quarter, let's go to Owen Smith on the sideline.
He said we're good. Is 13-7. Middletown is up. They got the ball early, marched down the field. No one was really stopping them. And then after a quick turnover, they scored again. And it was quiet over on Central's sideline. But thankfully, they were able to march down, and they had a nice 30-yard touchdown pass. Now, Central's marching down. They're around at the 30, I think, over down there. And I think they're going to score. I don't know. We'll see. Keep you posted.
Thanks a lot. That's Owen Smith, our sideline reporter, former Cape and Logan player. Golden Knights, 3rd and call it 6. Start of the second quarter. Third and 6 for the Golden Knights. It's going to be Bell up the middle, hit and push back.
It's going to be short, but it's probably 4 down.
Yeah, I think probably 4 down territory. Our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard, only one score so far. Delmar 0, DMA 0 up in Wilmington.
Looked like the big guy was in on the stop there. 55.
Look who's checking into the backfield. Big number 8, Victor Cruz. So we're going to go with a little power offense here. That's 3 big guys in that backfield. 4th and 3. And it's going to be Bell following his blockers, and he's got the first down for the Golden Knights.
Nice move.
St. Mark's up 14-12 at St. George's. That should be close to a final.
Next time, bring donuts.
Well, Owen Smith said he thinks it looks like they're going to score. They, like you said, Jim, they are staying on schedule. You know, that was a 4-down territory. They got to a 4th and short.
Pope on the stop that last time, but they're not big strike, but they're steady.
This time it's going to be Sturgis on the buck sweep. He's going to pick up a chunk there, maybe about 7 or so. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Looked to me like Young, 25, the linebacker, on the stop. Yep. And 13 with the assist. Roden.
I think John Wells read my pregame. He's eating up clock here. Remember last week they weren't slow coming out of the huddle. That's going to be guard trap with Bell. He's going to be close to a first down. So maybe they're going to say first down for the Golden Knights in the red zone. Ball at the 13. 1st and 10, Sussex Central.
Yeah, nice job that time. Number 56, William. That, you take a good look at that. Those front guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're thick.
Buck sweep again with Sturgis, nowhere to go, but I think he's going to get a couple yards out of it as he gets hit from behind. It's going to bring up 2nd down, see where they mark it, maybe a gain of about 1. Let's see if the Middletown offense stiffens up here in the red zone.
Williams on the stop along with Wilson, and Wilson is stacking up the tackles.
Second and 9, ball at the, call it the 12. Nice staying in that wing today. This time it's Bell following his blocker. Gets it to about the 10. Hit hard and knocked back. That was number 33 on that tackle.
Big stop that
Scott
time.
Banks. So that puts him in a 3rd and long. Ball at the 10. I imagine we'll see him not here, but I think we're going to see him go back to that little wheel route, that inside wheel route.
Yeah, or the reverse is not a bad
The counter, yeah, the counter crisscross. Yeah.
When people are your backs are to the wall and you're going to jump on the first thing.
Rolls out, looks over the middle, and has a man, Sturgis, and they're going to say incomplete. He was hit hard. Almost got this on the second attempt. So on comes the field goal unit. This field goal brought to you by A Precise Touch, APT, premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. You can find them on Facebook, APT, A Precise Touch. So it's going to be a 26-yard, 27-yard attempt.
Again, a nice long drive. Building.
He's got it up. It is short.
Oh.
So Middletown dodges a bullet there. Looked like the ball kind of squirted back to the holder. He had to pick it up off the ground to get it to the tee. So the field goal is no good. Their score remains 13-7. Middletown will have the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Well, now we'll go to the air show.
Right. On our Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard, Salesianum 8, Smyrna 0. Middletown spreads out the field with a running back next to Cunningham to his right. And it's going to be a handoff to number 1, Makai Walker. And he picks up about 3. Call it gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Cavs.
Look like
2 for 2 on the edges.
I'm sorry, Benny.
You're fine.
Perez in there to make the stop.
And
okay, they'll get a free 5.
Sturgis goes into the neutral zone. Won't be enough for a first down. It's going to make it a 2nd and short.
Yeah, they had a stunt coming and thought they had the snap count. Puts them in a situation, get a first down.
That was a first quarter score. Looks for a man coming down and incomplete. Number 2. Whoa.
Troxler.
Lost my paper there.
Troxler with the pass breakup.
Yeah, right in his head. Oh, I got rooters. Was it 2 or?
I had 21.
Okay. He was in his hip pocket.
Yep, 21.
Well, there was a 2 in there. Third and 3 for Middletown. Trips to the near side. And looks like he got tripped up, and there's a flag on the play.
Looked like Sturgis in on the stop. Flag came from the umpire.
It's going to be a hold. So they're going to back him up 10. So they're going to give him 3rd and about 13. So the General Knight John Wells does take the penalty, so it's bringing up a 3rd and 13. It looked like he may have gotten a gain of 1 or 2 on that play.
Yeah.
So probably a wise move to push him back a little bit. Third and, I guess that was a 9-yard penalty because it's 3rd. and 12. Drops back, looks downfield, has a man open. That's scary. And that's
I'll tell you what, there was a heck of a break on the ball by Jones, but he wasn't able to rip it out. Played well defensively.
Yeah, going to be a first down for the Cavaliers.
Yeah. Out route. Yeah, it could have went
It's like
either
a little
way.
out and back, wasn't it?
What's that?
Didn't he come back to it a little bit?
Yep,
Like a little
he came
out and
back
back?
to it, yep.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Pistol formation. Going to be a handoff to number 1.
It's like a
Walker.
stop there. Perez on the stop.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd down. Second and 9 for Middletown. A bunch to the far side, wide side of the field. And we have whistles.
He's getting sent out.
I think it's the same thing. And as number 11 comes over, he makes sure his are down below his knees.
Yeah, Waters are. It's a good rule for their safety.
Mm-hmm. They're all pulling their knees down. I wonder when that becomes a penalty. And maybe it doesn't.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Looks left. Throws, has a man open. Throws it out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
I'll say one thing. Central's D-line is getting
Some
closer,
pressure, yeah.
pushing back more to get in the quarterback's eyes.
They have Bell in on defense this week. He did not play defense last week. 2-by-2 on the edges. Cunningham in the shotgun, takes the shotgun snap, looks up, steps, throws, has a man breaking open, and he's got it down near the 30. And that's number 6 on the catch, Pope. Big pass play for Middletown.
Yeah. Beautiful catch. Laid out on the fingertips. Good ball.
Well, this is what we thought they needed to do, was stretch the field.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line, just outside the 30. Trips to the near side. Pistol formation for the Cavs. It's going to be a handoff to number 5, Miller, and he's going to take it down. We'll see where they mark him. And then he's got another Middletown first down. So after the missed field goal, Middletown picking up the steam here, Jim.
Yeah, their marker has been that they
didn't even have this change set on that one. That's going to take it down inside the 10. 1st and goal for the Cavs.
Yeah, they are moving, and they don't want to go about it slow. They want to get back in the
rolling
huddle.
out. Has the man back in the end zone, but he's covered, incomplete. 4:28 to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the back went up the wrong side that time on the fake.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Win the Day stats. Win the Day planner developed by Dan Rigby, teacher and coach up at Cesar Rodney High School, for athletes and even for students. The Win the Day planner, they'll bring you our halftime stats. 2nd and goal inside the 10. Same formation for the Cavs. So they're going to change the play.
Huge split on the left guard tackle side.
Steps up and sacked. Number 88, Costa Rodriguez. You said they've been getting closer, Jim.
Yeah, he is. gaining more confidence.
Third and goal, ball back to the 13 now.
Trying to get him to jump.
It looks like Sussex Central's taking a timeout. And, Jim, we're going to take one with them. Your score, Middletown 13, Sussex Central 7. The Cavs are driving.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Sussex Central, coming in off the Golden Knights timeout. Let's see what Coach Blum dials up here on a third and goal from the, call it the 14. Rolls left, option, in trouble, and taken down. That might take him out of field goal range. Number 5, Miller, slips and then covered by the other number 5, Bell. Takes the ball back to the 22.
Yeah, speed option. They were trying to go off to the weak side. They had 3 receivers right, hoping to move the safety and the linebacker out, but he slipped.
And this time Middletown's going to take a timeout, but we're going to stay right here with it. 3:19 to play here in the second quarter. At the half, we'll have an interview with Dave Baylor, Executive Director of the DIAA. And then we'll have our halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. So, again, exciting first quarter. That's where all our scoring is taking place. And then the defenses so far seem to settle down as 3 minutes to go here. And the Cavaliers face a 4th down and goal from their own 20, I think it's the 22.
Central's been hanging on to the ball and steadily driving. A stop here would be huge.
Yeah, he could return the favor. So 2-by-2 on the edges. Walker to the left of Cunningham. Three-step drop, looks downfield under some pressure, flushed out, and trips and falls, fumbles the ball, but they're going to say he was down. They're going to say the ball he was down by, well, not by contact, just down in high school. But it's going to give Sussex Central the ball with 3:10 to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he was down. He definitely was down. He actually rolled over with the ball.
Right. So the Golden Knights hold.
They're showing that they belong.
Yeah.
Yep, they're showing that they belong in this game.
So the Golden Knights 1st and 10 from their own 21. 3:10 to play here. And a three-minute drive for Coach Wells would be a short drive. Golden Knights break the huddle, 1st and 10. And it's going to be Bell on a toss. Goes out of bounds, but I think he's got enough. Yes, he does have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, it came out, little toss sweep into the boundary.
First down, Sussex Central, ball out to the 32. Clock stops on the out of bounds. Oh, no.
Looked like 8. Stewart chased them down.
Motion goes away with Harmon. Drops back, looks downfield in the flats, and that is broken up. I didn't bring a second one. That's it for the You're going to need it to have.
Nice undercut that time.
Doesn't matter, but we can still go live.
Nice undercut by 9. Anna Bernay Green.
Second and 10. Sorry, Jim. It's hard to play producer and play-by-play guy at the same time. Toss again to Bell.
And they have blockers out in front.
Yes, he does, and he's going to be very close to a first down. He stays in bounds. So first down for the Golden Knights. Ball out to the 44-3, their own 43.
Stewart tracking that down to the sideline along with Wilson.
And the Knights do have 2 timeouts left. They go to the shotgun. And he's going to get sacked. Number 26, William Johnson, just flew in there. That puts him in a third and about 16 or 17.
Yeah, he made a great move.
Yeah, he just beat Bell to the spot.
Yeah.
Clock's running under 2 minutes.
Belly
picks up about 5 of it.
Again, the reverse out, Belly, and stop that time
And
by number 8, Stewart.
Middletown's taking a timeout. Maybe they think they're going to get the ball back. We're going to stay right here with the
Well, with their long arm attack, I can see why they're taking the time.
Might get one more chance.
Yeah. Going to be third and about 12 to 13. I mean, I'm watching 72 come back onto the field.
Third and 12 for Sussex Central.
Monster.
Minute 37 to play. See if Wells runs the ball here, makes them take their last time out, and then punts it away. Or does he throw for the first down? They're in the shotgun. There's a reverse halfback pass. Man breaking open. It's intercepted at the 40.
Just a little short. It was a great call.
Bernie Green with the interception. He got up. He got bunnies. He got up there and pulled that ball down.
Yep.
So Middletown have the ball at their own. Let's see, we're going to spot it. Let's say at their own 41. Maybe 42.
And with a minute 30 to go, that's plenty of time for Middletown. So Sussex Central is going to have to play some great defense here. Don't give these guys a lot of room. because they'll turn and run with the ball.
Looks out to the right and hits Garrett. And he has enough for the first down.
And that was a good tackle by Harmon because he kept them in bounds and kept the clock running.
Ball in plus territory at the 44, Sussex Central. Looks left and goes right. Rolls out, has some running room. And they're going to keep him in bounds, but he's going to get out of bounds. Down about the 25. Minute 2 to play here in the half.
On the stop, Jones and Pucci. But again, heads up thinking by Middletown to get out of bounds. 50 seconds.
Under pressure. Trips and falls and a flag. I think if you're Central, if this is a hold, you take the yardage, don't you, Jim?
Yes. Don't let them stay in the field goal. It's only first down. That's a third time that he has
tripped and fall.
Tripped. I mean, he's fast. Not sure what he's just getting out over his toes a little bit,
well, they play on turf.
Okay.
So tonight they're playing on Bermuda grass.
Hold on Middletown.
So that's going to make it a 1st and 20 all the way back to the 35. With 41 seconds and 1 timeout. Or we'll call it the 34.
We need to count those penalties because they've had, it was something we mentioned in the pregame. It hurt them last week.
Initially drops the ball, steps up into the pocket. He's running right again. And that's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 10, Kayvon Bailey. And 29 seconds to play here on 2nd down. Central's starting to get that pass rush you talked about, Jim.
Yep, they're getting the pass rush, and they're doing a nice job in coverage. Yep. I mean, their second level of linebackers can run. So
right.
They're not huge, but boy, they can scoot.
So we got 2 on the near side, 1 out to the far side, with an up back on the wing.
Yeah, he's probably running it out. No, he's coming across. He's open. He's open.
Oh, missed tackle, and he's in the end zone.
He moved the quarter. He moved him in, and that was the reason why. So he could clear the linebackers, and he was wide open when he came across. Yeah.
2 chances to have him inside the 10.
2. Yeah. 3 guys hit him.
To see if they are going to go for the 1. Well, we must have a celebration penalty. Unsportsmanlike on Middletown.
Well, I told you, it's adding up.
Let's see if they take that on the kickoff. They will take it on the kickoff.
What number? Let's see.
So Ham on the kick. It's good. Middletown takes a 20-7 lead. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back on the other side.
Locations all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
And welcome back to Sussex Central Middletown. After both teams with a strong defensive second quarter gets the interception, takes it downfield, and scores with just 18 seconds to go in the first half for a 20-7 lead.
They cleared out with some vertical routes and then brought him right across the middle. And the nice thing was, by altering his adjustment, he was able to make it over in between the outside linebackers in the secondary. Had a lot of open room.
So they'll kick off from the 25, the 15-yard penalty for the celebration.
They can't keep doing this to themselves, even though they're winning.
And that's number 22, Gage Wilkins on the return. He's going to get it into plus territory. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights with 12 seconds to play in the first half. So the ball at the 47, I'll call it the 48, right on the S in the center of the field.
Mancinelli on the stop that time.
Sturgis comes in motion. Toss the bell. Find some running room inside the 40.
It's been a nice play for them.
Looks like he's going to have a first down, 2 seconds to play.
Johnson.
I think the Golden Knights are going to take a timeout here. So they have one left.
And Roden on the tackle, number 13.
Coming up at the half, we'll get a halftime sideline report from Owen Smith. Then we'll go to our interview with Dave Baylor, and we'll close out the half with our halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner.
What amazes me sometimes with young players, they don't care if it costs them 15. They want to get their celebration.
That's right.
And my high school coach would have drugged me behind the bleachers and put it on me if I ever did something like that.
They put 4 seconds back on the clock. So 6 seconds here, ball at the 37, probably the last play of the first half. Here we go, coming in off the timeout.
They're going to throw this deep on a jump ball, I think.
Rarely do you see them in a trips formation. He does throw it. Has Sturgis.
Nice break up.
Incomplete.
Nice break up.
That's going to be the end.
By Bernie Green. Yep.
So we're going to go to Owen Smith. And Owen, defensive second quarter.
Need a 7. Star Central's defense looked awesome. They got it down 3 times. It was looking good. 13-7 for most of it. And then a bad turnover, and Middletown got the ball with 1:30 left, and now it's a 2-score game. Going into the second half, Central got to just find a way to score the ball. I mean, they're running it. It's 2 different offenses. One's throwing the ball, and one's just running it right down the throat. So we'll see what the second half has in store. But as of right now, Middletown is winning.
As our sideline reporter, Owen Smith, thank him for his halftime report. And our halftime score is presented to you by Dover Federal Credit Union. Voted as 8-time First State Favorite Credit Union, you can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. And your Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score is Middletown 20 and Sussex Central 7. We're going to go to our interview with DIAA Executive Director Dave Baylor, and then we'll be back on the other side with our halftime stats. And welcome into Delaware Live Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell here, and today I'm going to be talking to the Delaware Interscholastic Athletic Association Executive Director Dave Baylor. And Dave, how are you on this beautiful early September morning?
It's nice to get good weather, especially now that we're fully engaged in all fall sports. I'm excited.
And that's what I want to talk about. First, I want to start off with you've had a full year under your belt. Growing pains, I assume, are gone, or maybe they never do leave. I don't know. But how do you feel your first year, having that year under your belt going into this season?
The first year was kind of fast and furious. It was a lot to learn. The former executive director had shared with me that the learning curve would be there, and he was correct. But I feel pretty good now. I think we made a lot of progress during this first year, thanks to the work of the DIAA task force, thanks to the work of the athletic directors around the state, working with some of the coaches and administrators, and people like yourself and 302 Sports. It's been helpful to learn all that's involved in interscholastic athletics. So I feel that we're heading in the right direction. We still have a lot of work to do, but I feel good about where we're going.
A lot of change in your first year. You talked about the DIA task force, and that was a big undertaking, and a lot of change to come.
Yeah, the task force, which was involved various stakeholders from around the state, was led by Senator Poore, Representative Longhurst, Representative Dukes, and it just I think it took us to where we needed to go in the right direction. Working with Senator Buxton on a lot of the changes that needed to occur. All those dynamics, all those interactions help propel us to which I'm hoping is taking the DIAA in a positive and good direction that we needed for a long time.
When you talk about growth, I think, and both of us coming from law enforcement backgrounds, we've dealt with Special Olympics, worked with Special Olympics, the growth of unified sports and the partnership with the DIAA. Talk about that a little bit.
The DIAA's mission is about giving every student athlete the opportunity to participate and compete, engage in sports, and unified. It was just exciting to see how that program is taking off and where it's going. It's opening doors for our young people to be able to participate and giving them the opportunity to share the same experiences as non-unified sports. So I'm excited about the growth of that program. The leadership with John Busby and others around the state have given kids the chance that probably would have never had the chance back when I was growing up. So that's what this is all about, to see their faces when they compete, to see them participate in championships is really exciting. And the parents, they are so thankful for their children have the opportunity to participate.
And one of my better memories is the first year that they held the flag football championship and going up and doing the interviews. And those kids were just so excited to be interviewed and had their picture taken and be a part of what every other kid in high school has. So it's been a great growth and seeing more and more high schools each year adding teams.
Yeah, and it will continue to grow. The goal is for every high school to have a program so that every kid has the opportunity.
Let's get into it. Fall. We've kicked off last week for football. The other sports are going to be starting this week. So that means you have to start turning your attention already to the fall championships. They're not that far away.
We're already planning. As you know, we have announced that this year we're taking a change in direction where our football championships are going to be. We're in the process of negotiating the different venues right now. We hope to have a decision here in the next week or two as to where those programs will be going. Those championships will be going. Volleyball championship will still remain at the University of Delaware. Our partnership with the University of Delaware is still strong. It's just that we felt that economically there would be other options for us for football, and that's what we chose to do. So we're looking. It looks like soccer is going to be held at Dover High School again this year. Field hockey, we're looking for a different venue this year because the University of Delaware has a conflict. And then, so cross country is going to be Killens Pond State Park. So yeah, we're fully into it. We're getting things ready so we can host the championships and have another successful championship season.
I think one of the things when you talk about sites is the no home field advantage. So that leaves out that could leave out potentially a Abyssinia or a Dover for a AAA, because you have to have a big stadium, and it kind of limits you to, like I've heard on your meetings before, to a Cape and Lopin or maybe a Caesar Rodney or a Dover.
Yeah, I mean, those are the schools we're looking at because they obviously have the size to host the championship. And, that's a balancing act because you want to try to make it as much a neutral site as you can, just for a competitive advantage for both schools. So, like I said, we are heavily in negotiations with some facilities, and we will definitely have those announcements here within the next week to 10 days.
So as we head into the fall, anything new, items about the DIAA that you'd like to share? Any big news coming up or what's going on there in Dover?
So right now, the new transfer law is fully into effect. It was signed by the governor on August the 2nd. So we're really engaged in that process, educating our school administrators, our ADs, parents on the process. It's new. So there's a little bit of a learning curve there, but I think we're working it out. The next big item is public-private championship discussion. That was legislation introduced by Senator Buxton toward the latter days of legislature. The resolution on that was a joint resolution which allowed the DIAA to study the issue. So hopefully by the middle of this month, we're going to have our first meeting with a public-private committee to discuss the issues around it, to make recommendations to the state legislature in May of the coming year. So there's a few things on the plate, but we're excited. Like I said, we're looking forward to making progress, making changes, making things better for our student athletes. A couple of the other things we're looking at is girls wrestling is an emerging sport that's coming into play. And then flag football is an emerging sport around the country. I think 34 states have it as a championship sport. It's an Olympic sport now. The NFL is behind it and is fully supportive of it. So we're looking at maybe that becoming an emerging sport in the next year or two.
So it looks like more of a open communication between the DIAA and state legislature as opposed to giving orders, let's say. It sounds like between Senator Poore and Senator Buxton, there's been really an open line of communications between DIAA and them.
There's been a good collaboration between, and let's face it, we need each other.
Right.
They have constituents, we have constituents, they're the same constituents, and we're working together to make sure that we service those folks as best we can. So having those relationships allow us to grow and allow us to provide a better service for Delawareans.
I want to thank Dave for being with us today and having this conversation. And let's our fans know a little bit more about what goes on inside the DIAA. I appreciate your interview today.
I'd like to get together again and update you as the year moves along.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you. For 302 Sports, I'm Benny Mitchell.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Week 0 Premier Physical Therapy Player of the Week, Brady McBride of Slazanum. He was 22 of 31 for 239 yards, a pair of touchdowns in their 34-13 win over Episcopal Academy. You can play a role each week in our winner by going to DelawareLive.com and voting for your Player of the Week. So let's get to the halftime stats, brought to you by Win the Day, a planner for student athletes developed by Dan Rigby, former wrestling coach at Caesar Rodney High School, teacher and coach. And Jim, let's get into the stats. I'm sorry, I thought your headset was off.
No.
So stat-wise, it's a pretty even game. Middletown with 169 total yards, 88 rushing, and 181 yards passing, and no turnovers. Sussex Central with 158 yards total, 118 rushing, 40 passing. That was the touchdown pass. But the killer is those two turnovers. Both of them turned into 13 points.
Yeah, the other one that jumps out is the passing for Middletown, that 181. The turnovers, absolutely. And for Middletown, it's the 15-yard penalties.
Right.
And I'm not saying anything nasty. It's just that's a good football team.
Right.
And those penalties, if you don't solve that, it's going to hurt you down the line. And this is a good football team.
Some individual stats. Running, Miller for Middletown, 6 carries, 44 yards. Bell for Sussex Central, 13 carries, 94 yards. So he's about to go over 100 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
He's at 94, and they're behind by 2 scores. In the receiving, Pope for Middletown, 4 catches for 84 yards, and Wilkerson, 2 catches for 58. And for Sussex Central, Harmon, 1 catch, 40 yards. That was a touchdown. Cunningham, 9 of 18 for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Chavez, 1 of 4 for 40 yards and a touchdown. So those are your Win the Day halftime stats. Win the Day. The student athlete planner, you can find them also on Facebook at Win the Day. A couple of Surf Bagel out of town scoreboard score, and just a couple. Salesianum leads Smyrna 15-0, and Lake Forest leads Caesar Rodney 13-0. Your Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score here is the Middletown Cavaliers 20 and the Sussex Central Golden Knights 7. We got about a minute 25 left here in the halftime. We're going to take a couple commercial timeouts, and we'll be back with our second half.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier.
So welcome back from the third quarter. Sussex Central will have the ball. They'll receive the ball. And quick correction on our halftime stats. Middletown has 269 yards of total offense. 269 of total offense. So both teams have made it back to the field.
I have to say hello to my little Bucks offensive line.
Oh, man.
I'm back in coaching with 12 and under.
From the PIAA state championship game to Pop Warner.
And I'll tell you what, kids are great. It's neat to be able to teach again. But you have grandsons involved, and they come and say, Pop.
Yeah.
You'll get that soon, Benny. Your little one will want to be up here charting.
Well, he's a year old, and he's in the 94th percentile in height, and he weighs 24 pounds. So
you're not having him cut already.
No, he might be a heavyweight.
Now, it's neat to have your grandsons there. Every now and then there's an odd moment, but it's really neat because we get to talk about all that stuff, and then our younger guy's a quarterback at another team below. So Saturdays are taken, and then Sundays are my granddaughter's soccer days.
Well, I told my son Trey, I said your bigger days may come because he's a 5'8", 165-pound guy, and right now this little boy's gonna be big. When he's not crawling across my lap to get my food, but I'm not giving him back. So
nope. We have our little girl during the day, and she has two older brothers, so she's getting a little ornery.
Right.
All good.
So here we go. Third quarter about to get underway. Middletown will be kicking off left to right with the Golden Knights returning. The Knights had a little trouble on their initial kickoff as they fumbled at the 32, which enabled Middletown to go up 13-0 quickly. And this kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch.
Interesting.
So 1st and 10 after 30. A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT dedicated to turning your vision to an ideal home in reality with meticulous precision, superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT, experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential product.
I love that ground level shot on the kickoff.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
So here we go. First play of the third quarter. The Golden Knights 1st and 10 at their own 30. It's going to be Harmon, right side, turns up maybe a yard. And his helmet comes off.
Yep. William on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and I would say Johnson on the assist, 26.
Second down play coming up. Knights break the huddle in wing T formation, wing to the right side. And it's going to be Bell. Finds his way, gets across the 35. When he hits the hole, we lose him. He just gets skinny and moves ahead, brings up a third, and call it 4.
There was a nice double team in there, and to stop that time by 19, Rogers.
Third and 4 for the Knights. Bell again. Oh, he is hit hard at the 39.
Yep.
Gain of about 2.
Looks like Stewart.
Yeah, he's the one that laid
8 was in there. Oh.
And Sturgis, this is Bell, inside the 35. First down. That's what he can do. He's the all-state fullback. But he's one when he gets to the next level, he just changes gears.
Yes, he does. He does. Yeah. So he turns from a big old bruiser into a sprinter.
Right. Well, he dropped about, I want to say 15, 20 pounds from last year.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Tackle was Wilson on that one, and he loses his helmet and has to go. And at this point, it's their leading tackler.
First and 10, inside the 35 at the 33 for the Golden Knights. Bell again. And hit by a host of Cavaliers. Looked like 72 was the initial tackle.
Yeah, they tried to run the belly again.
72 made the initial hit on that. Neil Rose.
Nose tackle.
But gain of 3. Bell taking a beating in this game, Jim. He's been hit hard several times.
Yeah. Oh,
I think he lost his mouthpiece. He went to pick it up.
Yeah. He had lost his helmet to play before.
It's going to be Bell on the toss. Puts his head down.
That has been a good play for them.
He should be close to a first down. But he's going to be a little short. Brings up third and short for the Golden Knights. Halftime score, Delmar 6, Delaware Military 6. That's up in Wilmington. Third and a long one. Bell again steps out of a tackle, takes it inside the 20, and that's enough for a Sussex Central first down.
Roden again on the stop. They've found a home on the short side of the field.
Right. Old Tubby Raymond ball.
There you go.
Wing T, run to the short, toss to the short side. Ball inside the 20 at the 17. First and 10 for the Golden Knights. First series of the quarterback keeper.
Oh, nice.
One block. Needs one block. He's not going to get it. Goes out of bounds at around the 6.
Again, the deception of the boot and the wing tee. Had the guard pulling out in front of him.
So first down, first and goal for the Golden Knights. $8:12 to play here in the third quarter. Ball at the 7.
Green on the tackle that time, but they are making hay on this left side.
Bell again up the middle. Little fullback belly lead. And we're going to have a penalty.
Another penalty.
That's going to be on Sussex Central. That's their first penalty of the game, too.
No, there was I saw it. It pushed down a lineman on his way back to the huddle.
They're going to march it back 15. And that's going to be a it'll be a second and goal from the 19. Huge penalty on this drive.
I just don't think they realize what it does. I mean, they're ready to go in, and it was on the way back to the huddle, and he just shoved them in the back.
So second down and goal from the 19. Has a man streaking open. It's Harmon. And no pass interference there. Coach Wells not happy. It's going to bring up third down and goal from the 19.
Oh, I can see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
There
was some contact.
Yeah, there was some contact there. And
so third and goal from the 19. That penalty changed Coach Wall's entire.
At this point, they should be back on defense.
And Coach Walls is going to take a timeout. We're going to stay right here. That's an early timeout to take, too. Usually Coach Walls good at conserving it, but something he saw there that he wants to fix before they go to this third down play. Folks, our kicks tonight have been brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. Is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. You can find them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. Delmar DMA, one of the big games in the state, 6-6 at the half. Cesar Rodney has scored, so it's Lake Forest 13, Cesar Rodney 7, third quarter. Slade Zanham still 15-0 over Smyrna. Again, I want to thank Eric McGuire, Athletic Director here at Sussex Central.
And beautiful evening.
It is. It's nice.
It's not too warm.
Yeah, it's right between. Maybe put a hoodie on when I leave, and that's it. So third down play, drops back, screen, has the blockers, gets it down inside the 10, around the 6. It's going to bring up fourth down. Let's see if he brings the field goal unit back on, if he goes for it here. Well, he's talking to his quarterback, Bradley Chavez.
Heck of a nice run. Great cut to avoid the first tackle. And in
Ball
on
at the 7.
Sorry, in on the stop was Rogers again. But their D linemen run to get to the ball.
Yeah.
They really do. They pursue.
You know, the ball's at the 7. Ironically, that's where they started this drive on first down. There's fourth down and goal from the 7. Drops back, looks in the corner, has a man open. It's Bell for the touchdown.
Great crossing action. They crisscrossed in the end zone, left him wide open.
Malik Bell does it all. Touchdown, Malik Bell. That's his fourth of the season. So on comes the kicking unit. High snap. And it's going to be muffed. And no good. So 20-13 is your score. As we go into our commercial break, the Middletown Cavaliers up. They got the ball coming back.
You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified, the mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff,
providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Our proactive pest plan offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active without the E. You've probably seen this a lot,
And we're
but
back.
not all pest
6:50 to play
solutions
here
come from a
in the third
can.
quarter.
At
The
Active
Golden
Pest
Knights
Solutions, we don't
take their
spray and
opening
pray.
drive down and
Professionalism and continuing
It was
education
impressive
sets
after
us
knocking
apart.
on the
We are
door
Quality Pro
and then having a
certified, the mark
penalty
of
to take
excellence
you
in
back
pest
50
management.
And
And we have an associate certified
So we got to go back.
entomologist
What a
on
wise timeout
staff.
to take
Providing
that.
environmentally
Yeah.
sound solutions to our
This is-
customers.
Our
Not
proactive
over,
pest plan
folks.
offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call
This
or
kick
visit us
brought to you by
online
A
today.
Precise
It's
Touch.
active without the E. You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest
Rodney
Solutions, we
Escobar
don't spray and
Gonzalez.
pray. Professionalism and continuing education
Really
sets
hasn't
us
had a
apart.
chance to kick
We are
today.
Quality
One
Pro
rolled back
certified, the mark
to
of
the
excellence
holder.
in
The
pest
other one's high
management.
over his head,
And we
so-
have an associate certified entomologist on staff.
Providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Oh, just dodging, and he runs out of real estate. An eye, Bernie Green gets it out to about the 24-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Middletown Cavaliers.
He kept that thing alive.
So here come the Cavaliers. Their turn to answer. Recap of this game. Bunch of scoring in the first quarter. Then we settle down, and Middletown gets an interception and scores a late touchdown right before the half. And then the Golden Knights come out here in the third quarter and score on their first drive. And that brings us to 20-13, your Dover Federal Credit Union score.
I think it proves that they belong coming back like that. Now, we'll see how it ends.
Trips to the near side. And it's going to be a handoff to Walker and maybe a yard.
Pucci, number 23,
somebody
on the tackle.
Somebody had an arm tackle there right at the line of scrimmage before Pucci finished him off.
Yeah, he went off. He actually did slow him down and swing him back to the side into Pucci's lap. I think it was 8. Perez who did that.
2nd and 9. Trips to the far side this time. Cunningham in the shotgun. Quick drop, turns out to Garrett, and Trey Jones wraps him up. He might have enough for a first down. Garrett, big body.
Yes, he is. Jones hung on, brought him
And
down.
we have another penalty after the play.
Tua, number.
He's not happy.
He's dejected. That unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, so obviously said something.
Yep. Sideline warning, okay.
Oh, so that was a silent. But it's on Middletown.
Yeah, it's on Middletown, so it can't be a sideline. Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike.
Maybe it was both sideline warning and an unsportsmanlike on the Middletown player. Anyways, that's going to take it back to a first and.
This is about. Oh, wait, and they're moving the sticks.
Okay, so they get the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
So it must have been dead ball.
Yeah, it was after the play.
Yeah.
So trips to the far side after the 15-yard mark off. Still 1st and 10. And just runs into a bunch of Knights. That's number 1 again, Walker. And that's number 12 on the tackle, Nazir Jones.
He did a nice job of folding back in. He was like at the end spot. Came back under his blocker and made the stop. They're playing.
gain of 3, we'll call it, 2nd and 7. And Cunningham pulls it back, and he's hit hard by Pucci and Costa Rodriguez. Short gain of about 2 brings up 3rd and medium. Give him a gain of 1, brings up 3rd and 6.
Great job of staying after it. And you can see as the play is ending that there's even more people coming in the hunt.
So big 3rd down here for probably the Golden Knights.
I wouldn't be surprised they go back to that out route, but it's been close every time they completed it.
This time it's a slant and intended for, I believe that's 80. Darian Rutledge goes out of bounds, incomplete.
This will give Central, should give them nice field position.
You know what else this is? Our first punt of the game.
Oh, my. Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah.
4:22 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 4th down for the Cavaliers.
Punters at 11 yards.
We'll say Harmon back to receive, and he's dangerous.
Oh, blocked. And they blocked it.
Furmanek comes up with it, and the Golden Knights are going to have a short field. You said it, 11-yard snap.
That's why I said it was too close. It was too close.
Chet Furmanek comes up. I don't know who blocked it, but Furmanek came up with the recovery. Ran it down to about the 13, where it's going to be 1st down and 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights in the red zone. Talk about needing a break.
Boy, that was it. And it's really difficult to go anything under 12 yards with the angles that people have.
So Golden Knights going to bring in Furmanek. They're going to go double tight ends.
They have not run the crisscross in a while.
No, they've run it one time tonight.
And that was a good play for them. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back with it. Nope, they're power set.
And Perez moved his hips a little. It's going to be a 5-yard mark off. It's going to be 1st and 15. Still in the red zone. Ball at about the 18.
Yeah, I used to have a guy that checked the punter and also checked the punt receiver, so he was at the proper. Sometimes they can, they get nervous and they walk up, and it changes the angle.
So Chavez gets the play, comes back just to make sure. Roll, drops back, throws, and incomplete.
Oh, he almost made a
Sturgis had to go to become a defender there.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. And the 3rd quarter cramps are starting. I say Sturgis is down, getting stretched out. 2nd and 15.
And I don't have a 27. I'm sorry.
And Bell's just going to have to fall on it. But I think it's going to be a turnover. And it is. Middletown ball. 3rd turnover tonight for the Golden Knights. I think Chavez would have been better off just to pick that up and get a yard.
Go down, yeah.
Yep. So Middletown ball. 3:59 to play here. And they got the ball all the way out to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Big Class 3A battle here tonight. Number 2 Middletown and number 4 Sussex Central. So far, it's lived up to its billing. Middletown has scored on both turnovers. This is the 3rd one. So 1st and 10 for Middletown at their own 28. Trips to the far side. They like to throw to Garrett alone here in this. He'll do that little out and back.
No,
Knight's bringing pressure. And Cunningham's going to run out of bounds. It's going to be short of the 1st down. Picks up about 8.
Yeah, he has some wheels. He's had problems slipping tonight.
So 2nd and call it 3. So 7 on the carry. Same formation. Good job of reading that end.
Absolutely. Great pickup.
1st down for Middletown. First and 10 at the 42 of their own 42. Under 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Middletown leads 20-13. Has a man breaking open. It's Garrett.
What a nice
he has
ball.
It, turns around and makes the catch. Big pitch and catch.
There was not a lot of room for that ball to fit in, and it was at the right spot.
1st down, Middletown, and they, like I said, they have made the turnovers for Sussex Central hurt. Ball down at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Middletown. And that's going to be number 5, Miller, on the carry, but he's hit at the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play, 2nd and 11. Second and 11 here for Middletown. And it looks like Coach Blum now taking his time on offense.
Yeah.
And Miller able to squirm ahead. Picks up about 5 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 6. As we go under 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. DMA leads Delmar 12-6 in the 2nd half.
I think that was Herring on the tackle.
Under pressure, hit again. It gets that again and hit it a 3rd time.
He has a great spin move.
Yeah,
That's
number 12, Jones, finally bringing him down for the sack. So again, that runs it back out behind the 30. So it's going to be a 4th and call it I don't know what, 17. Under a minute to play here, 3rd quarter. And Middletown's going to take a timeout. We're going to step aside and take one with them. Your score, Middletown 20, Sussex Central 13.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back to the Castle here at Sussex Central High School. 20-13 is your score, third quarter. Middletown taking a timeout here as they face a fourth and a bunch. Fourth and I believe 21. So 4th and 21 for Middletown. Ball at the Sussex Central 33. And they can stretch the field. They've done it several times. They trips to the far side. Garrett alone here on the near side. Looks like Jones going to give him a little more cushion this time. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Costa closed the gap right as he let that ball go, and he still got that ball 40 yards.
Great defensive series for Central. Now we'll see what their offense is up to. 20-13.
20-13, 49 seconds to go here, third quarter. Number 2, Middletown, and number 4, Sussex Central. Chasing number 1, Salesianum. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Wing T. Wing to the near side. It's going to be a handoff to Bell. Bell puts his head down, gets it out to about the 39. Pick up about 6 on the play. Second down.
They're on schedule. Cameron Lampkin, 55, the big D tackle on that stop.
So they're going to say 5 on the carry, 2nd and 5 for the Golden Knights. So I think the Golden Knights are going to let this run down.
We're good. All right, going into the fourth quarter, we got a close one. 13-20, Middletown still up by 7. Central just got the ball back, and they're looking to tie this game up. They did get the ball, and they had it inside their 20, inside Middletown's 20, and they were really close to scoring, but a bad turnover, and now they're still down by 7. But we'll see. They got the ball, and they're marching.
There goes Owen Smith, our sideline reporter. Not a bad job for a 20-some-year-old, huh? Getting some experience out here. He is a mass communications major.
Going to continue school.
Yeah,
keep going.
go back in the spring.
Yep, major in that.
Then we might have to hire him full-time. So here we go, fourth quarter. Lake Forest now leads Cesar Rodney 21-7. Salesianum 22-15 over Smyrna. That one's getting a little closer. So here we go, Sussex Central. 2nd and short, or 2nd and 5. At their own 39. Sussex Central's night crew getting into the game. Hand off to Bell. Bell has some running room up the middle. And he's going to get the first down, takes it out to midfield.
Nice isolation with the fullback leading up, and cramps as you called it,
Yeah,
Benny.
there we go. There's a fourth quarter cramp. That's the cramp pose. You got the Heisman pose, and you got the cramp pose.
And it's always in the first 2 weeks.
Yep. Trainer tells the player, I got this. This is what they paid me to do. That's number 29 going off the field, Eric Dawkins. So Bell gets the first down for the Golden Knights at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Gave John Wells a chance to talk to his whole huddle. So the Golden Knights break the huddle. Sturgis and Bell in the backfield. They look so much alike. Harmon comes in motion.
Speed sweep with guards out in front of him.
And he drags number 53 down to a first down, holding on to the death grip on the jersey. That was Morgan Davis. But it's enough for a first down for the Golden Knights.
And help there from Wilson.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. They're in business inside the 40 of Middletown. Ball at the 38. They trail 20 to 13. Harmon again on the sweep. Puts his head down, takes it inside the 30. One man to beat at the 20. Takes him down to the 10. 1st and goal for the Golden Knights.
There's going to be possibly a face mask on that.
So Wilson's down, and we have a lot of laundry on the field.
Cameron Joyner made the tackle, 21. When they start spinning like that, and now Benny Wilson is down, and
he got
a cramp.
He's going to jog it off.
He got a cramp, and he, at this point.
Yeah, you don't want him out of the game right now.
I have him at 9 tackles at this point, their leading tackler. Not the place you want to lose him at.
Personal foul, face mask. But luckily for them, it's only going to be a 5-yard penalty, but unluckily, it's going to put it down at the 5. So 1st and goal should be at the 5. Looks like they're actually going to be at the 4.
Yeah, they got some spring in their step coming out of that huddle. Power play.
Harmon and pushes his way in the end zone for a Sussex Central touchdown.
What a great block they had on the edge.
So your Coach Wells, your last 2 kicking game plays, two bad snaps. So this kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch. If they kick. Nope, they're going to go for 2. $10:41. He figures he had plenty of time.
Yeah.
Full house backfield in the bone. It's going to be Sturgis. Oh, no, it's Harmon for the extra point. With a 2-point conversion, and the Golden Knights go up 21-20. with 10:41 to play. Jim, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your Dover Federal Credit Union score is Sussex Central 21, Middletown 20. We'll be right back on the other side.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex.
And welcome back to the Castle. Sussex Central takes their first lead of the game. But don't go to bed yet. Middletown can move the ball, and they can move it quickly. This kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch. And right to the front row. Caught by number 6, Darius Pope, and they're going to get the ball at midfield. Kicked him right in the chest, but he caught it.
Yeah, he caught it. Yeah.
10:29 to go here. We have a battle between two top 5 teams in AAA.
Yep. Outstanding game. 2 different styles of play, too, which is really neat.
So here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at their own 47.
Now we're going to see if Middletown is rattled.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. First time this game that they've been behind. Motion comes in near side. Pulls it out, rolls right, under some pressure, and Costa pulls him down.
Wow.
And I think he gets out of bounds. Right about the down marker. Rodriguez, boy, he uses that length.
Oh, he does. He can run well.
So it's going to be a loss on the play. So credit a sack for Rodriguez Costa. Loss of 3 on the play, and it brings up 2nd down and 13. He did not get out of bounds. Bunch to the far side. Lone receiver here on the near side. And it looks like they're going to roll over some help for Jones.
Yep.
And that's Darius Pope, a guy to beat, stiff arm, touchdown, Middletown. Quick answer for the Cavs.
Yep, they isolated him one-on-one, way out here alone. And then he makes it happen. They used to call it Revis Island when you were out there alone, and that's what it was.
So Middletown answers. I don't think we're done scoring yet tonight.
No, that was quick.
Austin Hand comes on to kick, the senior. And we have whistles on the play. Offsides on the Golden Knights. And I think they're going to go for 2 here. Yes, they are. They bring in the offense. So going for 2. In the Wildcat, he doesn't make it. I'm not sure who made the tackle on that play. 21 came up off the ground, Jace Troxler. So 9:35 to play. Middletown answers 26-21.
You're right. He came from the offside.
Put him in a little headlock there, didn't he? And pull him back.
He did. You're right, Ben. You get some wrestling in there.
Always.
(26-21) Middletown.
That's correction. The score is Salesianum 22, Smyrna 0. Lake Forest 21, Cesar Rodney 14, and DMA 19, Delmar 6. So Ham to kick it away. This kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. You can find them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. Back deep for the Golden Knights. Looks like Muhammad and Bell.
Two dangerous return guys.
It's going to go to Bell at the 5. Bell gets out to cross the 30, down to about the 38-yard line. And he just kind of dragged somebody as he sidestepped down the field there, Jim.
Yep. Tackle that time by number 5, Hanif Miller.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Their turn to answer now. Seems to take them a little longer as they like to grind it out. And 9:26 to play. I don't know if he has a 9-minute drive in his offense, but I'm sure he would like one.
Yeah. What a great football game.
Yes, 1st and 10 at the 40. Number 2 Middletown leads number 4 Sussex Central 26-21. Speed sweep with Sturgis. And he's going to be run out of bounds after a gain of about 7 or so.
I think that was Green.
Pickup of 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
No. Yeah. I think it was Green, 3.
I think that
no.
If you're a coach here, you want the ball last tonight.
Oh,
Bell on the carry and gets it out to midfield. He's going to be close to a 1st down. So 1st down for the Knights.
Roden in there on the tackle, and he's had a busy night with 7.
The 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights in plus territory, just across the line at the Middletown 49-yard line. Toss to Bell. Cuts it inside. Big hit at the 47. Face to face. That was big number 8 Stewart on the tackle.
Yeah, he has a great eye for the ball.
I tell you what, John Wells needs to get the ice bath ready for Bell after this game.
Yeah. Now the guy that's hurt, they had one of their D tackles
53.
down. Yeah, 53. And
Morgan Davis.
Yeah, he's tough in there.
Pick up a 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Golden Knights. Harmon on the carry, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. Defense collapsed quickly on that. He had a hole for about a split second. So 3rd and 6 for the Golden Knights. Ball just outside the 45-yard line. Bring the beef in. Here comes Vermanek and Perez.
56 in on the stop that time.
3rd and 6. It's going to be Bell across the 40, inside the 30, run out of bounds at the 25.
They do not have an answer for their wishbone power play.
Right. Run out of bounds at the 27. Another first down. Bell has got to be, if not over 200, close to 200.
Pope running him out of bounds. And they found their spots then.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to go right back to the bone.
Yep.
Bell again. Hitting the backfield, bounces off. And they wrestle him down to the ground. He's going to pick up about 4, though.
Yep. Wilson there again, 49, back in after the cramps. But it's really set up because their end is inside the end. And that time is a little different. The end blocked out instead of going down and having a kick out block by the back.
Gain of 6 on the play.
That's where they've been successful, running it with that style.
2nd and 4, and they're going to stay right in it.
Look at this, Coach. They're inside the end.
This time
to the other side.
Sturgis, he's hit after about a gain of 2. Gain of 2 is going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that they can react like that. No. That time was Stewart again in on the tackle. 8.
3rd and long 2.
Oh, my God. Oh, he dropped the snap again. Oh, my gosh.
That's going to be 53 on the return. Morgan Davis. And nobody's going to get him. Touchdown for Middletown. 32-21.
That's a shame. They dropped the ball.
And as another player just went out a few minutes ago with cramps. He just got hydrated up and just went 80 yards.
I'll tell you, they are athletic up front.
I think we have a flag on the far side.
Now they're hoping it was, I'm sure, after the touchdown.
Right. Oh, it was a late flag. He just threw it.
What
do you want it on the kickoff or do you want it on the extra point is what he's asking. So unsportsmanlike on Middletown.
Ay. Boy, what a good team, but I can't emphasize how much they need to get rid of that.
Yep. So Ham on the kick. That might be a backbreaker there, Jim.
Yep.
And this kick brought to you by APT. It's good. And Middletown takes a 33-21 lead. We're going to stay right here with 5:51 to play.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame.
So on the touchdown, that was number 53. Morgan Davis, he's the one that we just talked about checking out. They had a bad time, but he gets back into play later and makes it happen.
And he was moving.
Yes, he was. And a bunch of white jerseys behind him to protect him.
I think
they'll have to kick off from the 25.
I still think Sussex Central belongs. They've shown that they can play. But Middletown also shows how dangerous.
Well, 4 turnovers tonight for the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
And they've scored on 3 of them. So 20 points off turnovers tonight. It's kind of the story of this game.
Yeah.
And they lead by 12. So Ham will kick it away. 5:52 to play in the game. Coming in the postgame, we'll have the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and the Louis Pizza Player of the Game. We'll try to get those photos up on Twitter tonight, early morning. Depends on how long it takes us to clean up. Boy, it's taking a long time between touchdowns, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And kicks it away. It's going to be taken by Muhammad. And he's got some running room down the left side. And he's going to get it right back into
Middletown. And a hit out of bounds. That's going to add 15 to it.
So Muhammad returns it back deep into Middletown territory, plus the late hit. That's going to take it down to about the 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was 21 who made the stop there, Cameron Joyner.
So the penalty at the 35. So that's going to take it down close to the 20. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. 5:42 to play. They trail by 12. The Knights break the huddle. 1st and 10 at the Middletown 20. In the shotgun. And timeout Middletown. We're going to take one with them. Your Dover Federal Credit Union score, Middletown 33, Sussex Central 21. We'll be right back on the other side.
Our proactive house guests from invading your home. Guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Overwintering Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active without PE. You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified. The mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff.
For more information, visit DelmarvaExperts.com.
Our proactive house guests from invading your guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't. Overwintering
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active.
And we're back. Coming off the Middletown timeout. Sussex Central with the ball. In the shotgun is Chavez. And it's going to be speed sweep to Harmon. And Harmon's going to take it inside the 15. Going to bring up a 2nd down.
Roden. That's his 8th tackle.
Bell hit at the line of scrimmage, gets a 2nd effort. Maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Williams, the big tackle, in on that. There were others helping, but he was the first one there. I would say, no, I thought they'd be in.
Going to be the toss to Bell. This time it's not there. Does push ahead to about the 10. He's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah.
Second effort by Bell.
Yeah, I looked him to run that off-tackle power with the drive and the kick.
So first down, and it looks like it's just outside. Nope, it's going to be first and goal right around the 10, just inside the 10. Back to the bone.
That's the play. That's what we talked about.
Right. Gets it down close to the 5.
There it is, another flag.
And who's this one on?
It's on
the Middletown side.
Middletown.
13 looks like.
What happens is while he's laying on the ground, they're grabbing at the ball, and there's some other things that are going on. Yeah, it is a shame because they're a good team.
Right.
But I saw the same thing last week when I watched film.
So personal foul. It's going to be a 3-yard penalty. It's going to be up first and goal from the 3. It's going to be Bell. Bell runs into his own. Oh, that's Harmon. Probably too many people in there to run that counter crisscross, but maybe just a counter.
He turned that up a little tight. The stop on there was Stewart, number 8.
Get to us, and then he steps up into the bone. Harmon again.
They kicked out the same play that we had talked about. Drive down,
for
kick
Will
out.
Harmon. 33-27. I did not see 60 points coming into this game today, Jim.
No, not at all.
The Knights, they're going to go for 2 here.
Not sure.
Well, I guess their kicking game has been non-existent.
Yeah, not good.
Tonight.
So that blocking scheme is still set up with the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Countered the other way. Good call.
And the quarterback, Chavez, takes it in for the 2-point conversion. And the Golden Knights cut it to 4 points, 33-29 with 3:15 to play here in the game. Middletown will get the ball. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back here, Dover. Federal Credit Union score. Middletown 33, Sussex Central 29. And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. The Golden Knights close it to 33-29, 3:15 to play. Middletown brings the hands team in. So what did you think of the NFL kickoffs?
It's
interesting.
Different, yeah. They, I mean, they're cutting down the distance where they're going to run into each other.
Right.
I'd be interested to see the Eagles maybe a little bit tonight. I'll get to see.
And he kicks it deep and kicks it through the end zone. He did that last week. So Middletown's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Huge series right here.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Ball at their own 20. They lead by 4, 3:15 to play. Early season, week 1. Number 2, Middletown, and number 4, Sussex Central, has lived up to its top 5 billing. Cunningham in the shotgun. Walker to his left. Now he's going to flip to the other side.
Yeah,
and that ball's incomplete.
I'm surprised Sussex Central isn't doing stemming, like just shifting a little bit before the ball, because he's standing there calling the plays based upon their alignment.
I can tell you, Walker didn't like the play because he shrugged his shoulders when he saw the change.
Oh.
So you kind of knew he wasn't getting the ball.
Right.
So that narrows it down to 4 others. It's like a nightmare.
There's only one ball.
That's right. So Cunningham in the shotgun with Walker to his left, or to his right. Correction, that's number 5, Miller.
Changed it again.
And hand off to Miller, and he may be a yard, maybe not.
No.
No gain on the play. And we have a timeout. Sussex Central. So 1 timeout left for the Golden Knights. Remember they took that timeout early.
Yep. Yes.
3:07 to play here. We're going to stay right with it. Again, coming up in the post game, our Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game, our Louis Pizza Player of the Game, and our Win the Day Planner post game stats. Dave Marver, our statistician tonight. And, well, every night. I didn't do a very good job last week. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack, Brandon Hill, and Donald Flowers on the cameras. Owen Smith is on the sideline reporting for us. Our official statistician is Dave Marvel, and our score back in Lewis, Kristen Mitchell, keeping us up to date with the Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. All right, I think I got everybody. Here we go, 3rd and 10.
Maybe a screen.
Trips to the far side. Miller to the right of Cunningham. Cunningham in the shotgun. And they get the Golden Knights to jump. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Some helpful fans.
Just got. You really need to say that.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Run the dang ball.
Yeah.
3rd and 5 for Middletown. Looks like the Knights playing man with a safety over the top.
He's using a lot of time.
Middletown takes a timeout, leaves them with 1. So we might as well just take one with them and pay some bills, folks. We'll be right back.
Dover Federal on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major.
Coming in off the timeout, both teams now with one timeout. 3:07 to play. Middletown faces a 3rd and 5. They're at their own 30-yard line. Trips to the near side this time. And has the first down. And a late flag, probably going to be roughing the passer. Oh, no, the flag's over here. I'm sorry. Ineligible receiver. Big break for the Golden Knights.
Wow. Johnson, number 1 on the tackle. Garrett was getting up slow. I don't know if he was just disgusted by the penalty or he was hurt.
He's still in the game. So that's a 3rd and 10. 2:59 to play. Under some pressure, reverses field, sacked at the 5-yard line and out of bounds.
He's going to get, get out of there. Wow. You know, he makes a great play, then kind of stands over now. Not now. You're in good shape yet. Yeah, that and their players are smart because they're pulling them off.
Right. Well, for some reason the clock's I thought he went out of bounds. So the Golden Knights take their final timeout. With 2:28 to play.
We're rocking and rolling at the Castle.
So that's the Golden Knights' final timeout. We're going to stay right here because they blocked one punt already tonight. So on comes the punt team. Remember, they have a short snap. I think you said it was 11 yards.
Yeah, 11 yards. They got caught before.
And same thing?
5 and 5. Yeah, he's at about 11. Oh, that was close. I wonder if he had his knee down. He did. He had his knee down. That's a shame. Well, Middletown did what they had to do. They got it out.
So 2:20 left. The Golden Knights get one more crack at it.
And great field position.
We brought you a good one here tonight. Number 2 versus number 4, and it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Middletown leads 33-29. Still coming up our post-game, our win-the-day plan, our post-game stats. And our Active Pest Solution Pest of the game and our Louis Pizza player of the game. 1st and 10 for the Knights. It's going to be Harmon. Buck sweep. Runs into number 56, Jaden Williams. No gain on the play.
Williams, another stop. Yeah, they're tough from tackle to tackle. Middletown is really tough. Yeah.
Drops back, throws downfield, has a man, no, overthrows Harmon. 3rd and 10. He had a man. I thought he had somebody breaking open on the right side.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Obviously 4-down territory.
Yeah, he was covered. Just figured he'd take a shot and see what would happen.
I thought the wheel route looked like it was breaking open.
Breaking open, yeah. I'm waiting for crisscross.
3rd and 10. Minute 45 to play. Rolls right, throws, has a man open at the 25. And he got out of bounds and the first down.
Stopped by Green.
Clock running, so I guess he did not get out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Third down looking for.
Oh, there may be interference on that.
And no flag.
Okay, no flag. I'm a distance away, so I guess I didn't see it.
It looked like he was just kind of riding him in the back there.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Minute 16 to play. Coach John Wells looking to walk it off here, if we want to use a baseball term.
There you go.
Now in the shotgun with Bell to his left. Flare at the bell, incomplete, off the fingertips.
He would have been running.
There was a lot of green.
Yep. Nice call.
Brings up 3rd and 10. They were just there not that long ago. Ball at the 25 on the right hash.
I just watched him. He had the sideline. What a good game. It was
3rd and 10. Drops back, rolls to the right.
Oh,
has
nice
Bell
touch.
breaking open.
What a oh! Oh, I thought he had the touch. That was a nice pass.
It was.
Laid right there.
4th and 10.
Great call.
Who had the breakup on this?
There was a heck of an effort by 13 from Middletown, Chase Roden.
4th and 10 from the 25. Ball game on the line. Minute 4 to play.
Roden's had a heck of a night. He's had 8 tackles in a pass breakup. Going out now, limping. 53.
He's very close to the first down marker. First down, Sussex Central. 54 to play. New life breathes into the Golden Knights.
Oh, wow.
54 seconds to play. Ball inside the 15 at the 14. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. Toss to Bell. Bell gets it down inside the 10. They're out of timeouts. Knights quick to get on the ball. 35 seconds to go. Ball at the 5. Bell again, straight ahead. They're going to have to spike it. Clock's
They're
running.
Gonna lay. They're laying down, which is smart from their standpoint. Boy, it's a shame. Bell was close to getting out of bounds and would have stopped it. Ifs and buts were candy and nuts. Every day be Christmas.
Right.
Oh, they're caught with people problems. Interference. Smart call for the fade.
So 6 seconds left.
Johnson's been the guy they're going to.
That stops the clock. Quarterback keeper? Let's see where the ball gets put. Referees are discussing it.
It's going to be like at the 4, I think. Yep.
Right at the 5.
Around the 4. 4 or 5. Yeah, 5. On the other side of the 5.
Probably the last play of the game. They're going to measure.
Interesting to measure it because there's one play left either way.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you have enough time to get the first down and spike the ball.
That is close. Have to get the card out. Out. Yep. That's not good when they wait. What's he going to? I'm sorry. I don't know what he's telling him.
It's called the pass interference.
Well, let me see. 6
still got
seconds. If they get the first, the clock should stop. However,
do they have time to get on it?
Can you do it? Call 2 plays. Yep. Call.
So the clock is dead on the incompletion.
What do you think here?
I like the quarterback keeper. It's worked all night.
Yep. Yep. Boot, or he has the drive down with the end and the kick. Power play they've been running to the right.
Single back in the backfield, double wing.
He caught it.
Touchdown to Sturgis.
Wow.
3 seconds left in this game.
There's pandemonium in the press box. Oh. Yeah.
So the Golden Knights are going to go 4-2. And it is good. Harmon with the 2-point conversion, and the Knights go up 37-33 with just 3 seconds to play in the game. Three seconds left. We're going to stay right here. Jim, maybe one of the best games we've
one
had.
of the best high school games. Absolutely. Fantastic.
Chavez. What ice water in his veins. I'm thinking they're going to run this ball where they're strong. And
how about this? He had dropped the ball, and they got a touchdown from it, and he led this comeback.
Yep.
Wow. He didn't stutter at all.
No.
It was amazing. What some gutsy kids. This is a great performance. Just tremendous. They need a ball. Or does he have it? A tee? I'm not sure what he was yelling to the side for something. Now, are they going to do the lateral return?
I would kick it deep.
He stepped out. Nope, I guess I'm wrong.
And Sussex Central wins the ball game. An upset here in AAA.
Big upset. You're going to hear this one across the state.
Your Dover Federal Credit Union post-game score, final score, the Sussex Central Golden Knights 37, Middletown Cavaliers 33. They defended the castle once again. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with our post-game stats.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, something.
And welcome back to Sussex Central. Your final score, the Golden Knights 37, Middletown 33. Post-game stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Sussex Central, 339 total yards, 311 on the ground, 82 yards passing, 18 first downs, 4 turnovers. They survived. Middletown, 376, 94 rushing, 282 passing, 13 first downs, and the 1 turnover. Your leading rushers is Bell, 215 yards on 30 carries, and Garrett had received 133 yards on 5 catches. Cunningham was 12 of 24 for 282. Chavez 6 of 15 for 82, and the big touchdown there at the end. And the ants are coming on the board, Jim. That can only mean one thing. Who is our pest of the game?
Quarterback Bradley Chavez.
Absolutely. You talked about it. Tell us about it.
Well, here's a young man who dropped the ball, and Morgan Davis picked it up, number 53, and scored. And we thought, nails in the coffin, 33-21. No, he leads back. The Sussex Central team makes some unbelievable timing throws. Didn't shake, rattle at all. It was just an outstanding. He was pesty. He stayed in there till the end.
And our Louis Pizza player of the game for the second week in a row, Malik Bell, the fullback from Sussex Central, the all-state fullback. 2 weeks in a row. He just didn't go over 100 yards 2 weeks in a row. He went over 200 yards 2 weeks in a row. And he took a beating there tonight. 30 carries. He did man stuff tonight.
He did. He did. He just keeps solidifying the fact that he's an outstanding football player in this state.
There's Coach John Wells, very excited. 3 straight losses to Middletown. We talked about it coming in. Been outscored 130 to 32 in the last 3 games they played since beating them in the state title. But now they come out and get Coach Wells' 215th win in a classic, an upset here at Sussex Central.
And I'm not being negative by any means, but penalties had a big to-do with this outcome, because it's just when they were ready to cap things that they'd have another 15-yarder. I'm sure they're a great program. I'm sure they'll get that straightened out. But Sussex Central, it's a night to be out on the town.
Folks, your Dover Federal Credit Union's final score, Sussex Central 37, Middletown 33. Next week, we head to Felton for some Class AA football. The number 5 ranked Red Lion Lions will make the trip south to take on the Lake Forest Spartans. Pre-game show at 6:35 and kickoff at 7. Some Saturday kickoff. The Blue Hens and the Hornets, they're idle this week. But game day, big game at noon. Number 3 Texas at number 10 Michigan at noon. And then the one I want to watch, number 14 Tennessee at number 24 NC State, 7:30 kickoff. Wyatt Wright from Woodbridge is a member of the North Carolina Wolf Pack. That's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman Brandon Hill, Donald Flowers, Owen Smith on the sideline, our statistician Dave Marvel, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and my broadcast partner Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. The final score, Sussex Central 37, Middletown 33. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend. From all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader. Because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.